Celtics come in for this one. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And taken away by Brown. Here's Holiday. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Green, no luck.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's Şengün. Good, nice job down low.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Van Vliet left side. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the contest. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
I'll tell you, at 7'3" to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 6 points for Jason Tatum. To the inside. Here's Green. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
.151 left in the first quarter. And here's Brown outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the middle. Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. Back to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Down low. Green, no luck. Boston trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White, wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Holiday left side. It could go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. It's the NBA.
The Celtics, 50.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
A three from Porzingis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Count the basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Holiday. And stolen by Thompson. VanVleet attacking. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is double. Brooks outside. Inside. Şengün no good. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Left side, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Houston.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Brown. Screen by Porzingis. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rockets leading by 4. Stolen by Holiday. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
For your Rockets, number 28.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low. Houston moving the ball around. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to Brown. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
In for the Celtics, number 55.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Brooks with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. Picked by Horford. From deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Houston in the lead. And it's the Rockets on the break. Pass to Şengün. .30 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Green. Shot clock at 5. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Horford, no luck. Now here's Van Vliet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's the Celtics now. 6-point game. Pass to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. The 10-footer. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the middle. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Just 5 to shoot. Brown, no good. Houston leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Eason. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 13. Left side, Tatum. Here's Horford. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here are the Rockets now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Tatum over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Adams taking his time here. Down low. Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here.
Boy, you love to see this level of aggression from Kristaps Porzingis, daring the defense to foul him.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got 14 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Man, and can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Thompson. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Şengün with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Timeout.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Thompson. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Brown. Connects on the 9-footer.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Outside, Green. To the inside. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Thompson left side. Thompson is doubled. Brooks outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Holiday still scoreless. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Porzingis. High post try. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 13.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Tatum's shot is off. Rockets lead by 15. And Van Vliet, here we go. And it's Green missing. Pass to Tatum. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Back to White. Right a screen. Porzingis, it's a 2. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Rockets leading by 15. Van Vliet with it. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Şengün with the ball. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Right side, Green. Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Houston leading by 20. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Şengün. Offline with his three. Tatum looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Pass to White. There's Brown with the three. Porzingis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Fred Van Vliet.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Holiday. Out to White. Porzingis can't hit.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Back to Porzingis. Over Şengün. Porzingis can't hit. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And yes, it's good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Takes the three. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Dick